Hi fantasy managers, welcome to FPL Team Talk. In this video, I'm going to talk you through Chelsea, looking at their assets, in particular their defence. Who should we be targeting? Which players should we be looking to bring in for game week 10 and onwards? We're going to have a look for you now. First of all, let's have a look at Chelsea as a team this season. They've played 9 games so far. They've kept 6 clean sheets. No one has kept more clean sheets than them. More points for their defenders. They've won 7 out of the 9 games so far. They've scored 23 goals, both ranking first in the Premier League. Expected goals 16.55, ranked third. They have conceded fewer goals than any other side, just 3, no more than 1 in any game. Only Manchester City come second with 4, and then you've got Liverpool with 6. So their defensive record is second to none so far. If you're new to the channel, press that subscribe button. Plenty more content coming out. We've got a watch list to have a look at, a wildcard video as well as team selection coming out later on in the week. Click that like button, leave any comments below. So we've looked at Chelsea overall this season, how well they've been performing. If that wasn't enough, let's look at the fixtures to see if we still should be targeting them. We've got Newcastle away, Burnley at home, then you've got Leicester, Man U, tricky games, Watford away, West Ham not by any means easy, and then Leeds at home. So we've got 4 green fixtures on the FDR rating. That's pretty good. The next 2 games in alone are pretty mouth-watering off the back of a 7-0 thumping against Norwich. Newcastle away, Burnley at home. You would have to say that those 2 fixtures are ones you would like to target from a Chelsea point of view. So tight anyway, both of those sides, a lot of potential for clean sheets. We've looked at Chelsea's defence then so far this season. We've looked at how tight they are. We've looked at their fixtures and how appealing they look. Who are getting the points then? Let's have a look at their wing-backs. On average, so far this season, they're rounding up. They're getting 9.3 points a game. I haven't included bonus points. So, assuming that they are getting goal returns, which they have got an attacking return, and I'm not talking about clean sheets, an attacking return, an assist or goal in every game this season. So, whoever has played the wing-back position for Chelsea has returned in every game from attacking point of view. Only one didn't, at home to City, where they didn't score at all. So, their goal involvement expected is over 1 a game, 1.33. So, including bonus points, they're looking at around about 10 points a game for each wingback. If you had both, that's 20 points just from your defenders alone. So, we've looked at their defensive record. We've looked at their fixtures are really sound. Let's have a look at the 4 players that are playing those wingback roles where all the attacking returns are coming from. We want, as FPL managers, we want those clean sheets from those defenders, which Chelsea are getting. But if we can top those up with attacking returns as well, that's what we're really interested in, because they lead to bonus points and even more climbing up their overall ranks and getting up on your mini-league rivals. Ben Chilwell, first one on here. He's scored 3 goals in a row, 3 games in a row. You could even say it's 4 with the England international. Goal involvement is expected is quite low, 0.32. The way you can view that is that goals like the one he scored against Brentford, you just wouldn't expect those to go in. So the expected goal for that to go in was quite low, but obviously it went in. So his goals are absolutely outperforming his expected goal involvement. 0.32 is still pretty good. 5.8. Will he continue to play on that left-hand side? Just don't know, do you? Marcus Alonso was playing brilliantly until Chilwell came back. His expected goal involvement very similar as well. We know how advanced Alonso plays. If you've been doing FPL for the last few seasons, you know what a legend he can be on that left-hand side. He just gets so far forward, Alonso. You would expect him and Chilwell to be sharing minutes. It can't really foresee that Ben Chilwell's going to play in that left-back role all the time. The hope, I guess, from an FPL asset point of view, if you had someone like Ben Chilwell, is that Alonso plays in the Champions League and then perhaps picks up the EFL Cups, and Ben Chilwell gets his rest in those. But we know with Tuchel, we know no one is completely immune from being rotation free. So even Azpilicueta got a rest at the weekend. On the right hand side, it seems slightly more clear cut at this moment in time. We've got Reese James 5.5 going up in value. His goal involvement absolutely phenomenal, 0.59, beating Azpilicueta's at 0.27. Azpilicueta played on that right hand side. Reese James come back. Now Azpilicueta you would expect to come back into his more familiar centre-back role, which obviously cuts down his attacking potential. The most expensive player out of all of these, but you would expect him to get more minutes possibly than the others. Reese James, though, the cheapest option, Maybe there's a doubt about whether Hudson-Odoi can play in that right wing back, which he has done in the past. Reese James, though, at the moment you'd say he looks, out of all of these options, the most nailed on for that right back role. 5.5, he's cheap, and he offers such a great attacking return as well, getting up and down that line. So out of all of these, I do think Reese James is the one that you would be going for. But they all carry a slight rotation risk, as we know, because they're all going to get minutes at some point. If you enjoyed this content, please check out the rest of our videos. We've got watch lists, we've got team selection, wildcards also coming out. Hit on that subscribe so you get the latest videos coming out. Press that like button. Any comments, leave below. In the meantime, I'll speak to you soon.